From the outside, we looked like a blessed and stable family. But while everything seemed fine on the outside, inside me, it wasn't. I struggled with my emotion. I was hot-tempered, controlling and bossy wife. I had no peace and no self-control. There was a void in me that no money, comfort, or material things could fill. I used to think my soul was already complete. I had finished my college course, and my husband had earned 2 degrees. He was a responsible man, a good father to our son, and I felt secure with him. My in-laws were both active in the church. My father-in-law, a deacon, my mother-in-law, a deaconess, and my husband even served as a deacon for 9 years. From the outside, we looked like a blessed and stable family. My husband always had what many consider to be good jobs and opportunities. First, he worked at sea. Then later, he studied nursing for his 2nd degree, again with his parents' support. In fact, they migrated to the US and planned to petition for him to join so he could get a job as a nurse. But after graduation, he ended up as a real estate agent. Even my husband and I were jobless. We didn't lack anything, as his parents supported us financially. They gave us a beautiful, fully furnished apartment and even paid for our son's private school. My own parents also helped us when we needed something. So materially, our life was always comfortable. But while everything seemed fine on the outside, inside me, it wasn't. I was active in the church, yet I struggled with my emotion. I was hot-tempered, controlling and bossy wife. Everything at home had to be perfect according to my standards. If something was out of place, I would lose control, even to the point of throwing things to my son. I had no peace and no self-control. Eventually, I got tired of depending on our parents. I wanted to stand on my own feet again. So, for the 3rd time, I decided to apply to work in Hong Kong. I came back without a plan or goal, just a desire to do something on my own. My in-laws were very supportive, but deep inside, I felt restless and incomplete. There was a void in me that no money, comfort, or material things could fill. Then, while working here, I received bad news. My father had a lung problem and was in and out of hospital. My son also began cutting classes, became addicted to online games, and even started drinking alcohol, which broke my heart. I didn't know what to do. Not long after, I was invited to the help center. At first, I didn't know what to expect. Everything was new, but something about the deliverance meetings caught my attention. So I kept coming. I started attending all the meetings, and little by little, my understanding of faith began to change. I stopped worrying, surrendered my family on the altar, and started building a real relationship with God. That was when I truly came to understand who the Holy Spirit is. Before, my focus in the church had always been on the songs and benediction. I didn't realize that I could actually receive the Holy Spirit, that He could live in me, change me, and completely transform my life. So when the campaign came, I didn't hesitate. I went up to the altar, determined to receive the baptism in the Holy Spirit. I sought Him sincerely. I woke up at 3 a.m. to pray and meditate on His Word. I attended weekly meetings, fasted, and joined the prayer agreement program in the evenings. I also made my own decision to remove all religious images, throw away jewelry with zodiac signs, and let go all traditions that didn't add anything to my life. I stopped nagging. I stopped throwing things and began speaking with love and gentleness. Even online, I avoided meaningless conversation so that I focused on the Holy Spirit. Then God inspired me to surrender part of my salary and extra payments from work as a sacrifice. I did everything I knew He was asking of me with all my strength to be sure that I would go up to the altar with my all. After fulfilling that vow, I felt something change inside me. The emptiness that once consumed me was gone, replaced by peace and joy. I knew the Holy Spirit had come live in me. From that day, my character changed naturally and completely. I gained self-control, patience, and a new mindset. When problems come, I now use my intelligent faith, like with my father, because I fought for him in prayer. He is no longer in and out of the hospital and is in stable condition. Actually, my family saw the difference. They too were drawn to know God who's transformed me. I introduced my husband to the UCKG Iloilo, and I believe the Holy Spirit spoke to him. As he began attending the meetings, he faced challenges in his real estate business, but never give up. Today, he is an active evangelist and had been baptized in water. His business is doing great, and he even inherited a piece of land now under his name. We even invested in a motorcycle, which he uses for services in the church and assists with hospital visits when he's not using it for work. My son, now free from addiction, baptized in water, and a member of the VYG, and my sisters have also joined the Calib group. Even my employers noticed the change in me, and now they have full trust in me. They allow me to attend weekday meetings and even bless me with bonuses every contract. They also give me time for other small opportunities that help with my income. My husband and I are now no longer dependent in our parents, and the Holy Spirit was giving us wisdom and direction in our lives. Now, I understand why God allowed me to leave the Philippines again. The Holy Spirit made my soul complete. His plan was greater than mine, not just to bless me, but to make me a blessing so I could pass it to others.